So recently I got a new laptop. I've used it for about a week now. So yeah, it's a Sunday afternoon. Let's do a tech review now. Yeah, let's get to the straight. Let's just get into it. So the laptop we're looking at today is the HP Pavilion 13-inch. I think that's a 13-inch i7 this that whatever. If you want the short version, because you don't really want to watch the full video, I can just say this is the best budget laptop you could buy on the market today. I think it's just like a perfect laptop for everyday use. I highly recommend it. But yeah, if you want to stick around for the whole video, yeah, you can keep watching. If you're not, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Maybe next time will be a vlog, or maybe even something a little bit different. Anyway, let's get right into it. So the HP Pavilion 13 is a fantastic laptop. It's HP. Pavilion is, I think, is their like lower range. It goes Pavilion, NV, and then Spectre, I think, are the three models. So why I said this is a really good budget laptop, because this thing only cost me $1,100. Wow. To buy a laptop these days, you're probably looking at $1,500 to about $2,500 for a decent laptop. And I think this ticks all the boxes that you probably need without having to break the bank. And that's why I really like it. It's brilliant. It's so fast. Yeah, we'll get into the specifics in a second, but from first impressions, you can just see that, you know, it just looks pretty clean. On the exterior, it's just sleek. It's elegant. It just looks nice, right? It's got that aesthetic side to it. So I really like it on that end. First things first. Most importantly, I think in these days, this is not a touchscreen laptop. It doesn't bend all the way back. It's literally just a standard laptop, like old school stuff. In my opinion, you don't need a touchscreen laptop unless you can use a pen and write on it. Otherwise, there really isn't much use to it, because all you're doing is scrolling. And you can do the equivalent with a mouse or with like the touchpad down here. My old laptop, which is sitting just over there, I remember I cracked the screen because of this very unfortunate incident. And I asked how much it would be to replace the screen. No touchscreen would have cost about 100 to 200, 150 Australian dollars to fix. Now, touchscreen, they said, is a minimum of $450. If you have a touchscreen, there's not much use to it, unless you can flip it over and use it like a tablet and write on, like use a pen and then write on it, right? So, in my opinion, you save a lot of money not having a touchscreen. And secondly, it's so much cheaper if something goes wrong. And thirdly, it doesn't use as much battery and everything like that. Another great part of this laptop is it's so light. I mean, even a budgie could lift this off the ground.
You are fake news, sir.
I mean, that's how light it is. It's like 1.3 kilograms, but like, I don't know how to stress it. It is so light, which is very convenient, especially if you're moving around, like going to classes, traveling. That does probably come with a downside, that the battery is a bit smaller or something like that. I mean, I'd prefer lightness. It's small. It fits in your bag. If you're a lady, it fits in your handbag, like a big one. It'll fit in your handbag. It's just a brilliant, sleek design. Oh, another great thing is that the sound system, this sound bar right here, is actually run by Bang & Olufsen, which is a Danish, I believe it's a Danish audio, like this produce speakers and everything. They're like really high quality ones. Like the sound quality, I kid you not, it's like a movie theater every time you watch something. I usually play music at level 6 out of 100, because it's loud enough. I can hear it substantially. If you were to put it, okay, I'll run a test with you. Watch, we'll just listen to this. Another great thing about this laptop is it's actually, I like to say it's a balance of the now and the future. We all know that laptops, especially like the Apple ones, they're progressing towards this USB-C, which is that really small USB plug that's like faster transfer and everything like that. But the problem is the future hasn't arrived yet, so we're still stuck in using the old USB slots, which is one of the problems with a lot of laptops today. This laptop has two original old USB ports as well as one USB-C, which means you can you know, plug in your old, you know, hard drives and stuff like that, as well as use new stuff if you need it. And also saves you a lot of money having to pay for that dongle. So another great reason why this laptop is so practical and so easy to use. You can use it in every aspect of your life, because you know, you love your photography or you love your video making, you can chuck your hard drive in with all your old files, and then you can also transfer your new files using this SD card slot, where you can get your camera SD card, slot that in, and you don't have to carry a dongle around, which is very easy to lose, as we all know. You know, this is such a practical laptop because you can do everything with it, and that's what just like one of the main reasons I love this thing. I mean, it's a really good laptop, but there are some issues with it, which I'm going to go through right now. Firstly, my hands are big. I'm a male. I used to play quite a lot of basketball. They can almost grip a basketball. Like, I can hold it, but like not for long. So that's how big my hands are. When I spread my hands when I'm typing, sometimes I have to go like this and type. It's a bit uncomfortable. They have their home, page up, page down, and end button and delete button on the side, which means they have to squash the keyboard back together. I mean, it's a really small thing, but still. Yes, okay, now the big one. This thing has a fingerprint sensor. Great, I love fingerprint sensors. When they work on the phone, they're brilliant. When they work on an Apple, like MacBook Pro, they're awesome. XPSs, they work awesome. This one just doesn't really work that well. The thing is, it's on the side. Now, when you open it, you have to lift it off the table to touch it, right? It's just really annoying, right? So like, if you're just like, you know, I'll demonstrate, right? So you open the laptop, fingerprint sensors here, you do this, it doesn't recognize you. So you have to lift it up for it to recognize you. HP, what were you thinking?
You fucking donkey!
Who on earth would want to lift up their laptop every single time just to open their laptop? Like, why? So that's a drawback. But yeah, I'll move more into the technical aspects of it. So looking at the battery life, this thing can handle pretty much a full day. So, you know, if you're running like Word, your emails, Google Chrome, you know, simple programs like that, easily get a full day's battery off it. The display it's really good. So it's full HD, 1920 by 1080. It's very bright, very clear, very crisp. I like that. Yeah, watching videos and movies and Netflix and stuff like that, like really pleasing on the eye. Colors look good. Display side, good stuff. Its processor, it's a Intel i7 8th generation processor, 1.8 gigahertz with the turbo up to 4.3. So if you're running heavier programs that require a stronger processor, this will do the job. The equivalent MacBook Pro, which is the cheap, like the lowest one, that would cost you about 2K. This is 1.1, so a stark difference. The i5 version is $200 cheaper than this. I'll put a link to both models in the description so you can check them out. This thing, like I said, bought for $1,100. I got a pretty good sizable discount off it due to like October sales, and I bought it straight from HP itself, like a direct sale. Free shipping, so absolute bargain in my opinion. Does the job, and I absolutely love it. So if you're in the hunt for a brand new laptop that's cheap but does the job and is very practical and easy to take around, I would recommend the HP Pavilion 13 laptop. It's probably, in my opinion, the best budget everyday laptop. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this tech review on the Sunday, like my Super Tech Sunday review of the HP Pavilion 13. Drop a like or a comment if you have any feedback or want to see another Super Tech Sunday review. I look forward to seeing you guys soon, and have a great week. Take care.